Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 30 of Watch for Falling Meteors as the Unknowables find themselves in Redemrand's tower after a couple months off. So that we can dive right into them fighting this thing, let's go ahead and get our recap going. Take it away. Are you waiting to make sure you have audio?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was listening to the audio on the stream,
Okay.
so
We do
I'm
have
paying
audio on
attention.
the stream. That's a good sign.
Well, we have you.
Yeah.
Sorry, gentlemen, had a camera failure at the same time as the call came in. So
Hey, no worries, man.
All right. So we finished at the Isle of Dread, and we went back to Specularum. It took a couple of weeks. We were able to do some downtime activities as well. Then we decided that we were going to head some other place, the Isle of Dawn. Is that right? Yeah, maybe. There was an individual from the Isle of Dread, Rokahawa, who decided he wanted to come with us because he enjoyed Gamelan's company so much. We heard a whole bunch of rumors about what's going on around the world, events and other things that are happening in the world. And how did we end up in this?
We were approached by an individual.
Yeah.
Who told us of a great story about Tyrannon and Redemrand, who was the Lord of Verge.
That's right. We went to Verge. We find Sergeant Alkin there, and he's standing near a tower. It's a very large tower surrounded by a moat. It's dry. We decided to investigate the tower. We went into the tower, and we found a mirror monster that has some pretty unique principles. There are mirrors scattered around. The first floor that we were on seems to be able to teleport through the mirrors. We quickly determined, or through a little bit of trial and error, determined the best way to sort of corral it is to break the mirrors. Nace, our warlock, has determined that it is susceptible to thunder damage, which gives us a little bit of an edge on it, and we're chasing this thing through the tower.
All right.
Yeah, there was a whole backstory about the Lord, about Redemrand, and a bandit troop called Scarta's Raiders. We figured out who they were and ended up with a big fight and a mirror of life trapping, which dumped some monsters out and ended up with him going inside. And his wife going in after him, and his father, I believe, coming to beseech us to go and return the two back to the land of the living.
Yes, that the old man is the father.
So that's why we're here.
All right. Thank you. Whose inspiration going to? Your choice, Scott.
Me.
All right. Congratulations on your inspiration. Okay, let's get back into it then. So, you are in the tower. The last thing that happened was the beast managed to run over and flip the mirror that was on the table up, and it dissolved into the mirror. And then right after that, I think it was Gamelon smashed it with the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
And there was a shriek as the beast reflection splintered apart inside the mirror as it burst. Since then...
So we killed it. Perfect.
It goes quiet. And there's a hum of power in the air, but it slowly subsides. That feeling of like static electricity starts to subside gently, and then it's calm again.
Right. I believe we were going to dispatch one person to the north room to smash that last mirror up there, and then our ground floor would have been cleared.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and unlock tokens. I'm not exactly, I don't need to worry about initiative order, really. It's just, we're going to still keep meticulous track of where everyone's at and what you're doing. And I am assuming everyone is prepared for stuff, whatever. So when we're going to move through what you're doing with your turn. But okay. In the event that combat starts up again, we'll roll for initiative. But
Roger
as of
that.
right now, somebody who's I guess Karnan would be the next to act. So if Karnan dashed up to the north to destroy that mirror, then that mirror is smashed, and then I'll tell you, nothing else happens while you're here. Like you guys.
That is the last one on this floor, right? Like,
As
it's
far
been
as I
2
can, yeah,
weeks.
you guys have found all the mirrors on this floor.
Okay.
So, and then it's
we
quiet.
got a bunch, a couple in a bag of holding.
Yeah,
and,
several in a bag of holding. So they are no longer on this dimension, and then or this plane of existence. And then you've smashed any others you found.
I assume we could just easily pull them out of the bag and toss them on the floor, and that'd be the end of that.
Yes, yeah. If that's what you want to
Yeah,
do, you can smash.
let's do
them
that.
easily. Yeah, just in case you pull it out,
Uh-huh.
it's like hello. You reach in the bag and something grabs your hand. All right, you pull the mirrors that are in the bag of holding out and smash them as well. Like 10 seconds go by, 20 seconds go by. Nothing attacks. You don't hear anything.
Oops.
It's quiet.
I think we
I
need
managed
to
to
start heading up.
I'm moving up the stairs.
Okay. So, if everybody pans
I'm
the
like
map
at
over,
half health, and I am spent on spells.
Oh, come hither.
I will come hither to for hints.
2 4
Post
and
haste.
It's been a
So
couple of
we're-
weeks. We've
we
forgotten
don't
how to
have,
speak D&D.
tokens locked or anything, so we're just kind of moving about. I do not ready in action at this point, right? Because we're not in combat.
correct. Now,
That
if
is
you're
some
telling me,
crazy ventriloquism, Tim.
Right.
yeah, his
You're
camera's
so
locked up
frozen
again.
right now.
Eddie, he is intense on this, guys.
yes, look at that. He is really into this.
Whoa!
Ridiculous.
You were
All right.
Like, he was
You've been given
staring.
11 hit points.
You had the 1,000-yard stare. So
Peter,
yeah,
we're
if
all
that's
personally
correct, that
afraid
we
for
are
my
not
life.
we're not in combat. If you want to stand still and just hold your weapon out ready, that's fine. But otherwise, while you're moving, you're not readying an action. Everyone is like, I'm ready to act, but it really boils down to initiative. So
Okay.
unless you want to take position in a spot and say, I'm going to sit here and shoot the first thing I see, then you have a standing ready to action. So, and remember,
Yeah,
spells
we'll be
can
moving.
only be held for 10 seconds. So
I
at
gave
that
you the
point-
healing cabal.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Can I just keep trying to like shillelagh every minute?
Yes, it's a cantrip. You could just keep your shillelagh refreshed. In the event that combat starts, we'll just randomly roll for how long your shillelagh has left. So
Okay.
we'll just roll a d10, and that's how many rounds it has left before you'll need to recast it.
All right.
So
1. Ha, ha, ha.
okay, but a minute does pass. I am going to clear expiring effects. Whoops.
And I drug my weapon off the map and it vanished, so I assume that's sufficient.
Yeah, that's fine.
know
Clear
where it went.
expiring effects. There we go. Brian, you can put shillelagh back on. Well, no, we'll just, like I said, we'll roll to put shillelagh on at the start of a. If I have you guys roll for initiative again.
Right.
Okay,
All
so the map you have is actually quite large. If you pan it over, the second floor and the part that Gemlin has seen has been revealed.
Dunk.
Yeah.
To the top of the stairs with us.
So, are you guys back in marching order? If so, we can wait.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah. That's
I was
fine.
just planning on kind of running through each person what you're doing. So, but I'll just go in marching order. Gamelon. From there, you actually have some more visibility. We'll reveal a little more of the map here.
I think our best bet's to stay together.
That's true.
Let's split the party.
So, as you reach the top of the steps, you can see there is a hallway,
I'll keep an
Oh.
eye on the first floor.
and I will also do this. So the stairs continue up to the north,
Oh.
or like they wrap around and continue going up from this landing. There's a doorway into the corridor with no door. There are two doors along the wall to the south, as well as a door to the east. You can also see that the passage wraps around this central column for the stairway. You don't see... actually, you do see some signs of conflict in the hallway. Blood splatters, maybe a glove. You know, there was a battle in this hallway.
Oh, may as well check for survivors then.
Okay.
Slim as the chance may be.
No bodies in this part of the corridor. Just blood splatters, some scuff marks on the wall where maybe a blade struck, etc. Can reveal a little more of the corridor here. So, besides the door to your south and then to the east, you can also see the corridor extends up another, 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet to the north. Continues to wrap around the stairwell, and there's a doorway in the northeast corner.
I
We'll
think
take
we
them
ought to
as
be
we
going through these doors looking for mirrors.
yeah,
Okay.
take them as we got them.
All right, so open the first door. You don't have to move down yet. I'll
Okay.
I'll let you have a description at least. So this chamber is a bedroom. It contains a bed under which you see a chest. There is blood on the bed, the walls, and the ceiling, but there are no sign of bodies. On the floor, right beside the door, is a shard of mirror glass.
Yeah,
Step on it.
I know what to do with that.
Okay, yeah, you just obliterate it. You crash your mace down onto it, and it shatters into little fragments. Nothing bigger than about 4 inches across.
We'll have none of that then.
Obviously, this creature's not smart enough to use tempered glass. So be careful. You don't want to get cut.
Weedall, why don't you see what's in that there chest?
Weedall, give me an investigation check real quick.
Investigation. I moved my tower.
Okay,
You can
on
move
that
your tower.
note,
Yeah.
as you're looking at the fragments, thinking this to yourself, maybe, you notice this isn't like a normal mirror. Like, a mirror is glass that's been painted on the back with a reflective surface to make it a mirror. But as this blasts into millions of little shards, like, you pick one up, and it's razor thin, and it's still mirrored on both sides. This appears to be a reflective substance more like mercury, except in glass form. But it is completely reflective all the way through it. It does not have some coating on it to make it a mirror. You've never seen anything like this. You have seen mercury before, but in fact, all of you have probably seen Busy working with mercury, but you've never seen something that has the consistency of glass, but the reflective nature of mercury.
So even the little shards are reflective.
Yes, completely
Wow, so
reflective.
I bet it's really pretty. That's probably what caught my eye.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna want to collect this dust afterwards because we can make some fine jewelry out of it.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go check out this chest
Okay.
because Gamelon told me to do so.
Okay. The chest doesn't look like it's locked. It looks like a foot locker. It doesn't appear to be trapped. You open it just a little bit, and you can see there are clothes, some personal effects, a journal. This appears that it belonged to one of the lieutenants. It's pretty apparent that someone died in this room.
We'll pocket the journal, but if there's nothing else, we'll move on.
Okay.
I'll move down here and peek around this corner.
Okay, no problem. Boop. So there are same corridor goes up, wrapping around this central column of staircases. There's 2 doors along the west wall, and you can also see a door on the far north wall in the corner. Plus, there's a door directly south of you right now.
Gonna slide over one more.
Okay.
I'll be the big brave man and open this door.
Okay. You see a similar scene to the door that's to the east. It's another room with a nicely furnished bed. I mean, like it's an actual bed frame, mattress.
I'm looking
It's
for a mirror.
trundle style with like ropes. But again, this mirror is leaning up against the corner of the bed right here, facing the doorway.
Can I just Eldritch blast it real quick?
Sure.
Mirror?
You fire an Eldritch blast, and the mirror just explodes across the room into little fragments. There's again a chest and a bed. There are blood streaks on the floor here, and against the east wall. A lot of blood, enough like a mortal wound, but no body.
Where are the bodies going?
And in that one,
Sucked
Okay,
into the mirror.
it's just a footlocker, right?
It looks like the same kind of locker that the one Weedle looked at.
I'll just open it and check it.
Okay, yeah, you open it up, and again, it's a foot locker. It just has some basic personal effects, a set of dice, some paper with notes on it, and clothing. There is an insignia. It's a lieutenant's insignia of Redemrand's sigil. So this is definitely an officer's quarters.
Hey, we'd all trade you some dice for a journal.
Okay.
I'll trade you the dice for the journal.
Okay.
I'll meet,
We
I'll
don't
meet
look at
you
the
all
dice.
down around the other side of the staircase. Yell if you find the beastie.
All right. Are
I'm gonna try
you
this door here to the left?
okay? You're trying the door to the left. Gamelon, were you leaving that door to the south?
Oh, there's a door right there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll let him go first. It's his turn.
Okay. So,
Coffins.
this chamber contains 5 cots as well as 5 chests for soldiers' possessions. The soldiers died in this room. There are spots of dried blood here and there to prove it, but the bodies are gone. In this room, a cot propped up against the wall opposite the door holds a shard of mirror glass.
Yeah, I'm not liking that soul-stealing mirror glass.
Hey, wait, can I check that mirror glass?
Can you take it?
I want to look at it.
Okay.
Help yourself. Just don't look too
It's
close.
reflecting normally.
Redrian was trapped in a mirror. Is this similar sort of stuff, or is it very different? Or
Well, this glass is breaking like a normal mirror. Maybe a little more tougher than a mirror, but this is not shown any signs of resistance to trauma.
Yeah, they tried to break the life-stealing mirror and they couldn't break it.
Yeah, that's true. When they
Remember-
tried to break the
remember his
life
story.
mirror, it was indestructible.
okay,
And these that's a good, make an intelligence check, no, investigation check. Determine how much. I'm going to tell you something, but I don't know how much I'm going to tell you.
probably not much.
Oh, actually, decent amount. Okay, so it's more like your line of thought right now. No, it's not similar to the mirror shield that Redrian was in. However, it's also, when you look at the glass, it reminds you of a piece of slate that like's been stone slate that might go in like a fireplace or something, or used as like a paving stones. It has edges, like worked edges, almost like stonework. Like someone shaped this piece of glass with a rock hammer.
Oh.
It's just a peculiar note.
Well, I don't think we can leave it for the thing. Does anyone else need it before I break it? All right, I'll break it.
Okay. You
Soon we'll
obliterated.
find more.
All right. Gamelon, your door. This seems to be the chamber of the soldiers' meals were prepared. The chamber has a large double fireplace and an interior window that allows cooks to pass the food directly to the soldiers' mess to the north. In the room's mirror, you can see a mirror in the room that is propped up against the fireplace that is currently facing the door.
Step in there so I can put a smack on that mirror. See
Okay.
if they got anything good left to eat.
No, there is a loaf of bread out that's stale. It's been out, it's been several days since anyone was in here.
Oh.
You can also see north into the soldiers' mess. It's obviously where the soldiers ate. It can accommodate, in cramped fashion, 22 people. On one table is a chair that is facing the door, and on the chair is a room's shard of mirror. Several of the tables bear marks as though they were damaged by fire or acid, and on a couple of them the seating benches are entirely missing. Though the metal brackets to hold them up, the benches are still there.
Okay. Yeah, I assume it's whoever else's turn. I mean, I'm going to go up there eventually, but...
Yeah.
Okay. So going back through the list, Stefan. I'm just going left to right on the character window, or actually, I'll just go top to bottom on the party window from now on. But
I thought we were
marching
doing
order.
marching order.
All right, that's true. So marching orders, Stefan.
I'll just hang out right here.
Okay, you're just hanging out with Gamelon. Weedall?
I guess I'll go up and fling that door open.
Okay. It appears to be another bunk room for the soldiers. There is, again, on one of the cots opposite the door is a shard of mirror that is up against the wall facing the door.
All right. Well, that mirror's toast.
Okay. No problem. I'm smashing it with... Just going to step in and stab it.
I've got a whole bag of ball bearings.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you hurl a ball bearing at it. Actually, give me an attack roll with that. Because it's a ball bearing.
We
They're
just
not
roll it.
huge. You're trying to break a mirror with it. You might just chip it.
Okay.
Just a dexterity check is fine.
Okay. But that's a save. Sorry.
It's definitely an improvised weapon.
Yep.
Now, if you had a slingshot, that's enough to connect with it. Roll a d4. So it splinters it like cracks a chunk off of the corner, but the mirror is mostly intact still. It's about 2 foot by 3 feet.
Okay, well, if I still have actions, I'll throw another one. The mirror's going down, even if I have to go up and stab it.
Okay. I'm just saying the ball bearing, when you smashed the last one, you rolled really well.
Yeah,
So
I get it. I get
it's
it.
pretty apparent that breaking these mirrors with a ball bearing is going to be hard to do. But yeah, if you step in and just whack it with your short sword or the guitar, no problem. It blasts into pieces.
Punch right through it with my little...
Okay.
And get my ball bearing back.
Okay. So, after Weedall is Nace.
All right, I'll go up here. Check that door.
Okay. Door opens easily. Another soldier's bunk room. Same situation. You see a piece of mirror glass is sitting on this cot here facing the door. Sorry.
Can I see to the right, too, down the hall?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should reveal that. My bad.
It's terrible DM.
There we go. Yeah, you can see it completes the hallway, and there is one more door to the north.
Okay. So, because I'm 5th level, I have double Eldritch Blast. So,
Okay.
can I see the mirror that's over here?
No. That
Okay.
mirror is actually on this table right here.
Gotcha. Okay, you said it was by the door.
It's
so
actually
I didn't
on
know
a
where.
chair that's on the
Oh,
table.
okay. Okay. I'll just shoot the one in this bedroom
Okay, no problem. Boom. Blows it apart.
and call it a win.
Okay, last person up is Karnan.
Well, that leaves one last door to be checked.
Okay. He's not as intense this time, guys.
I don't know. He's still kind of intense.
Yeah, he does. He looks very
He's like-
intense. He looks like
Okay.
he's trying to figure something
He's
out.
staring
It's
into your
interesting
soul.
that all of these are empty with one mirror sitting in the room.
So, this one, you see the same thing. A mirror is on this cot. Well, I can't point at it very well. On this cot here. And before you can really reflect on that, you can see that you're not alone. As the Mirror Fiend is right on top of you.
He had to be somewhere.
You
All right,
win
is this
the door
initiative?
lottery.
So, the Mirror Fiend goes first as a reaction. And attempts to claw. Whoops. Well,
Are
we
we
can
just
actually all...
keeping the same initiative?
No,
or
actually,
do-
everybody go ahead and roll initiative now. Boop. Is that everybody? We'd all...
No, mine said
sneak-
heal. So here we go.
No, yours... That's funny. You rolled the same thing twice. But yours is set.
He was destined to get that.
All right. And Gamelon. Okay. So, it goes on its reaction, and then we go by turns. So, the first thing that happens is it tries to claw. Or no, bite with a reaction. As it was just holding to attack the first person to open the door. And doop. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah. That's
I didn't
big.
see a roll.
Reroll. Tim wasn't looking.
I see a crit on my observer screen. Okay.
Really?
Yes. All right. Let's.
I wonder if I got
uh,
frozen.
I
Oh,
see
I see it
critical
now.
miss.
Nice try. Let me switch over to the combat.
I'm just
window.
going to point out, Tim
There
hasn't
we go.
blinked this
That's
entire
right.
time. He's
I
down
know. He
doesn't
at
need to
you
blink.
about this.
He's not
He's
focused.
in the zone.
I am focused. Trying to think, do I have my
It's a
aura
stare of
protection?
disbelief.
I have a saving throw at some point here.
I think what they're trying to say, Tim, is your camera's frozen again.
Oh, it is frozen again. What the hell?
Yeah. No saving throw here. This is just an attack. Your armor class was your saving throw. All right. So it's gonna do a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm guessing.
I thought we should all try to do our Tim impressions.
Okay. So it bites
Damn.
Tim
44.
for 44
Good
damage.
lord.
Oh,
Yeah, so it did 3d6. It also did 3d6 sneak attack, and then it was a crit, so all the dice were doubled. So, yeah, it does 44 points of damage to Tim. And,
12d6
yeah, it was a
plus
reaction.
whatever.
So that's, it's done with its turn.
It's about to turn the car on and the car off.
So the next person first
Arn.
person to act in the round is actually Weedle. Although Karnan, you get to finish your turn. So you open the door, you see a mirror on that one I showed you, and then the Mirror Fiend is right there. So you still have it was a free action to open the door, so you still have action reactions, and we'll say I'm just gonna roll a d6. You've got 10 feet of movement left.
10 feet of movement left.
Wait, he can normally move 35 feet.
You're right. You have 15 feet of movement left. Thank you, Brian. I forgot about that.
Okay, so
But if you move away, no,
He used his reaction.
Reaction. That's right. You can move away without getting
Oh.
attacked. After you attack.
after I
Maybe.
attack, though, right?
Mhm.
We don't know
Alright.
what rules this thing plays by.
That's true.
Right?
Um.
They may have legendary reactions.
Well. Gotta do what you gotta do. The hell? I'm getting a script error when I'm trying to.
Trying to.
I just tried to roll my.
It rolled on my end. I see you rolled, got a 12. That's a miss.
There's no, but they're like there's no now. There's no damage roll criteria on that longbow.
You missed.
Did you have it hotkeyed?
No.
Whoa. I see the script error thing you're talking about. What was that? Oh. That guy changed the mod. Holy shit. Yeah, that mod we have for the offhand, main hand, two-hand thing, that guy changed the mod for it. Although it just put it back when I did that.
And my short sword offhand doesn't have one either.
Yeah, so all I did was cycle... God, stop it. By cycling back through it, it actually fixed it. Although, that's actually wrong. So, I'm going to remove that weapon skill mod. Apparently, it's something in the last update broke it. Of course. So, I will fix the short sword one, because that's supposed to be... supposed to be none. Come on. None. There we go. Okay, I fixed the short sword offhand. Your bow should be working well too.
Not with an 8, it's not.
What, D8 plus 5 piercing?
No, I'm just saying with it. I missed.
Oh,
Don't
right.
you get
Yeah.
multiple
So
attacks?
first shot was a miss.
Yeah.
Your attack action gives you 2 attacks.
Right. I was just making a. Well, yeah, I got my script error again.
Yeah, I had it pop up too. I see that. That's going to be annoying.
I'm assuming
All right,
that has nothing to do with rolling 2 8s in a row. Oh no, I guess it was a 6. Not 4.
Yeah, 14 misses. I need to. I don't want to restart the client, and have everybody rejoin. So maybe we'll do that a little bit later tonight instead of dealing with this all night. But
Then
right now,
perhaps I
you can
need
just
to
close the
scramble.
script error when it pops up. Okay, so 2
Okay.
swings, 2 misses.
All right. Now, I guess I could have laid on hands on myself, but that would have been an action, huh?
Yep.
So I'm just going to try and get out of the way somehow.
Okay.
Where'd that go? There it is.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you hear a sound like tinkling glass, which, at the very least, Nace, you recognize the sound it made the last time it teleported into a mirror.
Okay.
All right. Then Weedall, you go.
Wait, it dinged me.
Yeah, I know. That's because we let Karnan finish his turn, but on initiative order.
Oh, I
first.
gotcha. Okay.
So we're doing the thing where we let Karnan finish his turn. Now we do initiative order, but Karnan
Yeah.
will not act when it comes to his initiative order again.
No, I'm with you. I was just
Okay,
confused.
so it's going to take 40 movement to get there. I'm going to use
Actually, take it back. He will act on his initiative order, because I would just consider everybody else surprised when it happened.
didn't
No, he
hear
won't.
anything.
No, he won't. Okay. Weedall, you get up to the room. It's empty.
I smashed the mirror.
Okay.
I'm hoping to catch it in the mirror, do more damage to it.
Yeah, let me see here. No reaction. You catch it. So you shatter the mirror, and it takes 3d6 force damage.
Yes.
You don't
sir.
see it, but you hear a shriek, and you see as you smash the mirror, you see like it right as you hit it, you see it materialize in the mirror, and then start to shift upward in the reflection, like the same teleport animation when it teleported into the mirror before, except it's in the reflection. You see it teleport up like towards the ceiling.
Okay.
And yeah, you smash the mirror, and it takes 8 damage. It looks really bad. Like in the thing, you see like a chunk of it blast off in its reflection and stays behind on the floor in the scattered image on the mirror.
All right. Then I come back out and say, mirror broke.
Might not want to clog up the hallway.
Oh, yeah. That's 30, that's 35, 40, 45, 50. I'll just move here. Oh, it had... Ooh, that mirror's still there. 50...
I mean, we'll go.
You might just want to duck in the bedroom.
Yeah. I'll just do that. I'll just get out of the hallway.
Okay.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Staring at the mirror feed and the shards.
Going, haha. I see you, I see you, I see you.
At the end of your turn, why not?
1,000 of them that are really small come out of the shock.
Really small.
It's
At
another
the end of
swarm.
your turn, the
Army of
mirror
Darkness
fiend
style.
materializes on the table
Oh!
and dives through the serving window and attacks Gimmelon.
He does he?
Yes. Tries to bite you. Its
He's gonna get a
maw
warning.
gaping open.
He's gonna get a warding flare, bright light.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. You notice as it sprints through, it's like trailing pieces of broken mirror are falling off of it.
I think I did that right.
If you dropped it on yourself, yeah. Okay, here comes the attack. 16,
Yes.
it misses.
Yes.
I really needed to hit there.
Well, it means I can't use it against somebody else. I can't use the guiding warding flare against someone else now.
It will. This is the hard part. I think that's its turn. Yeah, that's its turn. Stefan, you're up.
Oh,
You
we
can
got
see
it,
it
boys.
over Gamelon's shoulder. You see it dash in, and it starts to come, and there's a massive pulse of light that is refracted off of its body everywhere. But in the flare, it misses and snaps down its jaws just to the left of Gamelon.
So I think what I want to do is run up to this other door. I don't know, I'm not sure if I need a ready in action, but when I open the door, I want to shoot the mirror.
This
So I'm thinking
up here?
I want to go here.
Okay. It's a free action to open the door. So it doesn't use your attack to open the door.
All right.
So all
I'm
right,
gonna
you can
hop
open the door.
through.
You can see the mirror.
I'm gonna.
Put a bolt in the mirror.
Well, I think I'm gonna stand here and just use the butt end of my crossbow.
Well, that's all 30 of your movement to get to here.
Right?
Because it was
And
25 to the
I
top of
get-
the hall, and then 30 to get in the door.
Let me see. I think I get some extra movement. Maybe I get plus
And then-
10.
Mirrors in this square. Only at the start of a combat. Oh, wait. This is the first round. Never mind. You've got 10 more feet of movement. Okay, no problem. You can step up there and just smash it. It'll still use an attack action, FYI.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'll use one attack on that mirror.
Okay, you smash the mirror.
And then I'm going to attempt to shoot that guy.
Okay, you actually still have 2 shots because of your Dread Ambusher. So, first shot. This is your Dread Ambusher shot. Is this you going to sharpshooter it? Or regular?
Yeah.
Look at Brian.
You should
He's
regular.
Like, "Ew."
I'm just going to regular.
You get an extra D8, so you should try to make sure you hit with that one. Your regular shots are the ones you want to use your sharpshooter to pump up the damage.
All right, let her rip. 17. You forgot to target him, but I'll just drag and drop it onto the mirror.
Yeah, that dang error window showed up and
That is a miss. Yeah.
shit. Well, dang.
Don't you have one more shot?
I don't feel like I should take -5 for my next shot.
Yeah, probably
he's hard to hit.
He does have a very high AC.
I keep trying to target him, but the error window shows up. So maybe I'm just gonna drop
drag
it
and
in
drop directly onto him.
Yeah. It's pretty
that
challenging.
mod is really being annoying.
Maybe I need to move the window. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, let's remove the damage information from my short bow and guitar.
If you cycle your weapon, the
go.
hand from 1, 2, or offhand, it'll put the
did.
damage
Okay.
back. But it puts it back like full damage.
Yep.
So no!
Automatic
that one-
miss.
That did
Ugh,
definitely not
gross.
hit. So you skitter 2 bolts off the wall behind it, but failed to hit it.
That was embarrassing. All right.
Not sure about this new update.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually not the update; it's the mod. We use a mod for that, and that mod.
No, I'm just joking
completely
about all the low rolls.
Oh, right.
Nothing.
Okay,
Let's
at
go
the
back
end
to
of
the
your
older
turn,
version of Battlegrounds.
it will. Oof.
Die.
At the end of your turn, it will try to claw Gemelon.
Bring it, beastie.
24.
Yeah.
It connects.
He brought it.
He did.
And does 7 points of light damage.
Oh, he didn't bring it.
7's a pretty good hit. That's like a strong longsword hit.
You got a good tickle right under the chin.
Right.
He's like, "Oh, you're a good turtle."
Scratch Michelle.
Oh my god. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to... I think that's it for his turn. Yeah. Okay. Nace. No.
All right. So do I
Karnon.
know where he is?
Oh, we skipped Karnon. That's right. Nace, your turn.
Do I know where he is in general, or
Not really, but you can hear fighting to the southeast.
all right? I would probably follow Stefan then,
You hear the turtle taunting him.
which I could go that far.
Okay. Yep, that's your 30. You can see him. There's cover, but you can see him. He has full cover between the little door, Stefan, and the half cover of the of the table. So it'll be -5 to hit. Unless you're using a
You
saving
always
throw
got to
spell.
do full cover to me, don't you?
I'm sorry, you're shooting. You're trying to.
Oh! I
Take
need a
sharpshooter.
D10 for my shillelagh.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh, because
Well,
you rolled
it was
a
a
-5.
Yeah.
Okay,
How'd
so
you roll
shillelagh has.
-5?
Drop your shillelagh on, and I'll adjust the duration to 4 rounds.
What's the -5?
He had already clicked -5 for his attack roll,
Oh.
so it just subtracted 5 from it.
Sorry, I got to go past all my fucking
All right,
rituals.
shillelagh
that are-
duration. Okay,
can't-
I changed the duration to 4 rounds.
All right, thanks.
Okay, so -5 again.
Put a heal on Karnan.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, he
Oh.
blew all his to heal himself.
No, I hellish rebuked him twice.
That's right. He did that.
That's right.
All right.
I was talking about your celestial dice. Pretty sure you burned them all on yourself already. Or you
No,
saved
those
one.
are the ones he gave. He gave me for a book.
Oh. What? Oh my god. Scott.
Go to your room.
No.
I'm already in my room.
I want to get over there.
Oh, okay, you're dashing. No problem. 10, 15, no, 5, 10.
It was 30 to get to where I'm at.
I was going to say it'd be 25 to get where you're at, right? It's
I
only
had to go
difficult
through
terrain
Karnan.
once for the door. Oh,
Arna.
yeah, but
It
that
was
was your
30
first...
to get to that, and then I
Right.
dashed the other part.
Right, and I'm saying you've used 25 of your dash to get to there. It was
Yep.
only one difficult terrain to get over the door, over the table.
Okay. So 25 to get to where I am at.
Right.
Gotcha.
You have 5 feet left is all I'm saying.
No, I'm comfy right here.
Okay.
And what do I got for a bonus action? Nothing.
Ooh.
Okay, Gamelon, it's your turn. Actually, at the end of your turn,
I just remembered something.
let me see here. Hold on, I have to recount something in my head.
Sure. How many epic actions he's used? He attacked me twice. That's all he did.
Yeah, so he attacked you with a bite on his turn, and he used the legendary action to swipe after somebody else's turn.
So we should have 2 left, I think.
That's what I'm trying to think about. It was at the end of Weedle's turn that he did his other action.
Right.
He's used 3. He.
Oh, yeah, he did the mirror teleport.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I'm looking at. He did the mirror teleport at the end of Karnan's turn, right?
Yeah.
And then Weedle
Yes, he hit
smashed that
Karnan.
mirror.
We all smashed the mirror.
And then at the end of Weedle's turn, he came out of another mirror.
Right.
Yes.
Then it's his turn, so he got all of his actions back. So yes, he still has 2 actions left. That's what I was checking. And he shoots upward into the ceiling. All of a sudden, like his body just defragments and shoots up. Tons of little shards of mirror just go in phase right through the ceiling, and it teleports.
No AO. No teleport. Okay. Ah, crafty bugger.
Apparently,
Alright,
he
well,
doesn't
my
need a
turn.
mirror.
It's my turn. I'm gonna go. Where's the mirror in this room?
The one on the table.
Yeah, which table? There's 2 tables.
It's
I smashed
actually,
that one already.
Yeah, it got smashed. It's actually just south of Stefan. It was in this square, but he obliterated it already.
Okay. There's no
Karnan got
mirrors.
fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Arnon, now's the time to get handsy with yourself.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's not my turn, right?
Not
I
yet.
think we're out
It's
of combat.
Gamelon's turn.
Oh.
I think this is 30 to get here, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I go.
Okay.
And I'll hold an action to where if I see the fiend, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. With
Guiding bolt.
If
Okay.
it's a spell, you have to use that spell slot. That's a warning.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
yeah, a cantrip you could hold and not lose. If you hold an actual spell, then you have to use it. Is it the turn, Brian, or is it just and you can hold it until
Never mind.
you give up the slot, but you can hold it as long as you want?
I'll tell
No.
Karnan to come over and get himself some heals.
You have it for a round.
Okay, that's what I thought. You can hold it for
And
one
then
round.
once it's his turn again, even if he hasn't used Guiding Bolt, he loses that spell.
That's fine. I'm not going to do that
Exactly,
then.
yeah. No
I'll
problem.
tell Karnan, come over here so I can heal you.
Am I free to move at this point?
No, on his turn when he moves, my held action will be to heal him with.
Okay, so to heal him as soon as you can touch him.
Yep.
That works. Yeah, no problem. A reaction,
Awesome.
cure wounds. I like it. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. So,
Oh God!
What? Oh no!
The
What is that?
from
A bunch of
underneath
jelly.
the table, a massive jelly
Oh no!
that was literally clinging to the bottom of the table drops down. You can see this is where the bench that was missing with brackets to hold it and the floor were still there, but the bench itself was gone and the table has like acid and fire burns all over it. This jelly drops down to the ground and makes a bludgeoning attack against Gemelon. Actually, no, the first person to come into the room was Stefan. So it makes a bludgeoning attack against Stefan.
That's actually good because the other thing is holding that reaction is a concentration effect for your cure
Oh.
wounds.
Is that a
So you have to
reaction?
roll
So I can't. Is that a
concentration.
reaction? So I
It's a
can't use
reaction to ready in action, yeah.
So I can't use the warding flare. So
Yeah.
sorry, take that off.
Correct. Is it on Stefan already?
Here. No,
yeah, it is.
No,
Well,
it's
you're
not.
quick. Get that.
No, it's not. I got to get it before you roll. That's
Oh,
all.
you did.
I
You took
fixed
it off. Yeah, it's no problem. You're right. I've been trying to be slower about it to make sure you have something to say. Okay, Stefan, it tries to wallop you, hitting with the 17.
Hmm.
By the way, I'll share a little look at an ochre jelly. Boop. That's a big ass picture.
These have the best miniature. In,
Yeah, it
the
does.
D&D minis, because you can put a figurine inside them.
That's right. So it is a yellowish blob that can slide under doors and through narrow cracks in pursuit of creatures to devour. They have enough bestial cunning to avoid large groups of enemies. An ochre jelly follows at a safe distance to pursue its meal. Its digestive enzymes dissolve flesh quickly but have no effect on other substances such as bone, wood, and metal, which is not true because in Beckme it affects wood.
and probably
Okay.
bone too. I think we found out where everybody went.
Oh,
Yeah, good point. Organic materials. Let's see. And the damage to Stefan, it
Oof.
does 14 points of damage, 5 of that being acid damage, moderately wounding you. And that's actually its turn, I believe. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the Ochre Jelly's turn. And start of the new round. So,
I have a
Weedall,
magic Kleenex in my bag.
yeah, you're first.
So if I
Is that the Kleenex that doesn't get dirty?
Yeah, it picks up mucus jelly.
I'm just gonna step out. I'm gonna shoot at it. It's probably +2 since I'm shooting by, or -2 since I'm
Yeah,
shooting by it.
it'll have
ammo.
cover.
Okay, that's fine.
he's
And
pretty
then
big
I'm-
though. I don't think it's going to be hard to hit him.
Yeah. Why did that not control? Click. That was just me. All right, and I'm gonna shoot him with a short bow.
Okay. 19, no problem, you hit. And you do get a sneak attack.
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
look at all those ones.
12 damage. 12 piercing damage, moderately wounding it.
I'm going to just step back into the door.
Okay. Done deal. Let's see. Stefan, your turn.
feel like maybe I want to cast Spike Growth.
Oh.
Does that sound like a bad idea?
Is that the
Anybody?
one thing you put on
Is
the
that
floor?
the 8 million radius?
Well, it is.
Actions.
Range,
God,
let's
the whole
see,
actions tab is fucked up
clashes.
because of that mod. That really pisses me off.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Spike growth.
Becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah, this is the thing you did before. So you'll have to pick a spot that's a 20-foot radius that's surrounded by this.
Like it's gonna hit allies, probably.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you can spare people from it.
I don't have enough room from that.
Yeah,
Shoot him.
no.
This is probably the time to do your big damage attacks.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Alright.
Shoot him!
Sharpshooter. Okay.
Oh boy.
Like your damage bonus by itself will almost outdo Weedall.
Yeah.
That's true.
Swear.
You get plus 10 just for sharpshooter, and it is a big blob. It is not hard to hit. Oh, that fucking script error. Jesus.
Going for the eye.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
20 hits.
Nice.
The eye. You're going for the blob. What
Wait,
eye?
so
Minutes still.
the damage box is empty. Should I just go for
Oh,
it?
shit.
See what happens?
No, hold on. No, I'll fix it.
Just
This
click
thing
+5
is such a
twice.
Piece of shit. There.
Oh, thank you. Oh shit. Hold on.
We'll lose like 10 minutes bringing it all back up, but we may have to.
Man.
Are my casts gonna be jacked up or?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it won't let me
It's
grab
only
the
anything-
damage.
What?
It won't let me grab it. I just keep grabbing the window. So what do I grab? 2 10s?
Shit.
One
No.
No.
1 10.
Hold
plus
on.
4.
Hold on. I can fix this.
It's not a D10 though. You just get flat 10.
Yeah, which is better than a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because a D10, 10%
There.
of the time
Now
you
you
do
can.
10.
Okay, everybody who has that mod, just change all your
The
weapons
weapons?
to be the one hand.
Yeah,
And
I
it'll-
already did
it'll-
all that.
It'll stop fucking up.
Who has what mod?
If you have a thing that changes, we have a mod that allows you to set this is an offhand weapon.
It didn't
so it
add the 10
automatically
damage.
doesn't add your ability
Yeah,
damage.
I didn't drag that on him. I just
The mod
touched him.
broke.
This is the one that I'm dragging on him. I mean, whatever's clever.
Okay, but you forgot to
The one
do
I'm
the-
dragging on him.
Oh, no,
okay,
you rolled
but you forgot
7.
to-
You should have gotten 3 more.
Oh, I needed to click
What?
the second
Three
guy
more.
standing
No, you
there.
should have done.
It's plus
We're good.
10.
We're good. You need plus 10 damage, so I will add 10 more to it.
Thank you.
Well,
So-
no, because he did piercing magic 1d10 plus 4.
Right,
He
that's
rolled
the
a
base
3
damage
plus
of
4,
the
7.
weapon.
Look, right after that, he did 7 damage. He rolled a d10.
Yeah, but he didn't apply the 7 to the thing.
Yeah, he didn't. Okay, he meant to apply the first one and messed up. So I
Yep,
said,
I
fuck
messed
it.
up the first one,
He just did it again. I'm fine
and
with
I
it.
drug it on
He
him
did
the
the
second
7,
time.
but he forgot to click his sharpshooter plus 10.
Yep.
So
It's
I've
I
added
did do
that.
that.
Now you have a second
Thank you.
shot.
right.
Jesus
Don't fuck
Christ.
it up this time.
All right, now this one's
Yeah.
going to go smoother. Because I
Can I
fixed
go
your thing, so
sharpshooter
that'll
twice?
stop fucking up. Yeah, you can
Is
sharpshooter
that
twice.
real?
Yeah, you can sharpshooter anytime you want.
All right, I think I'll
So,
get it right
minus
this time.
5 sharpshooter. Here comes a 1.
Why is it doing
Not a
It
that?
had a 1!
Oh,
That was a good
one.
call. It had a 1 right before the
You
9.
don't have him targeted. You need if you want to do that, you need to
Alright.
control click him.
So I just-
Otherwise, drag it and drop it onto his token.
yeah, see, I touch it, and then it just rolls. Maybe something's going wrong
What?
on my end.
I
And
guess
Wait,
so.
what
All
are
right,
you touching?
click
I
your
just click
let's
on
figure it
the
out later.
die
Figure
with
it-
the +7. Yep. All right, so
Click
now I'm
your
going
sharpshooter.
damage.
Nope.
Sharpshooter.
Click your sharpshooter.
Boom.
There you go. Now roll your damage.
All right. Now I'm trying to drag it and drill it on. All right. Yep, it did. All right. It's fine. It's working out.
Oh shit!
Yes.
That was
Max
a lot
damage.
of damage.
That's
Max
24
damage.
from
You
one
know what's
shot.
better than spike growth is
Yeah.
killing it
right?
right
Shoot
there.
it. Just shoot it.
Oh,
See,
Why
It
killed
are
it
you
the right
spell
way
slot
too.
spells?
So
Right.
if
It's
you
not
hit
even
it
my
with
thing.
slashing damage, it splits in half. So
Oh, no.
that was all piercing. So
I think
yeah,
he hit
you
it with
guys just
slashing
fucking
damage.
killed it.
We even have slashing? Oh, I guess. Wait.
He hit it with
Karna.
slashing damage.
Guitar?
Yeah, my guitar. No, guitar is piercing.
Yeah,
Oh, is
it's
it?
all piercing. You guys
just-
are very piercing heavy.
I thought Karnon had 2 short swords.
Bludgeoning.
Oh, he does.
I do.
I bludgeoned
Nobody has
2.
slashing damage in the group.
I have 3 maces.
We don't even have to worry about it.
That's funny. All right.
My cat's claws do, but they're
We're
covered
about to
in
face
Cathars.
something that's very bad against slashing, but great against everything else.
Okay. Let's.
He's done.
Yeah, it is absolutely dead. I'm going to unlock tokens.
Karnon, move over here to get your heal.
I will move over to Gamelon to get my heal on.
Hopefully
Okay.
this is good.
8.
I can do another.
Karnon's
I've
got
also
lay on
got
hands too.
Lay on hands for myself too. So
There. It's too late. I've given you another one there.
I can do some berries too. I haven't used any spells yet. Maybe I should do that for myself as well.
Are you hurt?
yeah,
No, not
let's see.
tiny bit. I mean,
So
it
we're
doesn't
getting
look
on
cool.
hands. How do I tell it how much I want to lay on hands?
So in
Just
your mod
change your
window,
modifier box.
in your modifier box, click
Okay.
on it and then just type the number you want to heal. And then drag your heal icon on to you and let go, and it'll heal you for that amount. There you go, 24. And then
And then I
mark
just
off.
have to go out and do the ammo myself.
Yeah. But we don't get a notification when you do the ammo, so it doesn't. It's fine. As long as we don't see it, I don't care. Because we used to do it down in the spells, and we would get a notification for every point.
Oh,
Really?
jeez.
Yeah,
You still have the jelly up on the stream.
I do. Oh, I do. Thank you. Sorry, let me close that.
Mhm.
Get out of the way.
Steve, are you
So
doing
on
it
the
there or
map,
no?
it was in the corner, and then
Yeah,
it
I think
died.
I do want to get some good berries going.
What do the good berries do? Like 1 point each?
They're
Yeah,
one
I think
one
so.
hit point.
Andy's
They
so
take it-
hungry.
It takes a round to benefit from each one.
We
It'd
could.
take a minute to eat them all.
I mean, we could just
To
take
eat 10 would take a minute and a half, right? No, it would take a minute.
6 seconds
second
round.
rounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
How many
been
levels
reading
in
too
this
much
tower?
Back Me stuff, which is 10-second rounds.
How many rounds are in this tower? Or levels?
Levels? 5 floors from what you saw outside.
They
Keep
last
pushing.
24 hours. Save
if
it.
we want like a short rest, I could put up a hut.
Do we have anywhere big enough to put one?
It's a 10-foot radius. Like
So no.
We can just move one of the
I could just
tables
put
out of
one
the
in the
way.
stairs. We can sit down, relax for a little bit. It can't walk past us.
Brought
But it's-
cards.
But there's nowhere you can put it that's a 10-foot radius.
I have dice.
What do you mean? The stairs.
No. That's 20 feet across is a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so I put it here, and it just bubbles around. Besides, I think it's up to 10-foot radius.
I mean, I'm just saying it's going to bisect all the walls. I don't know if that's legal or not.
I'm checking. I honestly don't remember.
The
We could
walls
push-
would block it, but
I mean, we're not that beat. We could push one more floor. That thing's almost toast. I'd rather it not get a short rest as well.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm saying it's an option.
I'm pretty good on spells. I've got all my third and all but one of my second.
I haven't used any of mine.
So it doesn't say, but I'm going to say no. It cannot. It can't come into existence if it's going to occlude through an inanimate object.
Hmm.
It is not bisexual.
Not bisexual.
Ah,
That's
I
pretty
like
good. That's much
That
better
was
than
good.
what Scott does.
It.
Um,
Ever.
So yeah, let's continue up the stars.
Creatures and other items into the dome to springs exist around you and above you and remain stationary for the duration. I don't
Come on,
know,
Labs,
because on the other hand, it does like it molds to fit the ground. So I guess I wouldn't care. Okay, I'm gonna roll a die. I'm that indecisive about it. 1 to 3, it molds to the walls around it. 4 to 6, it won't work. Okay, you can do it. It'll mold to the walls around you. So it'll leave like a slot for the wall. If somebody
But we got
smashed
him
the
on the
wall,
roof.
then they could get in through that gap.
We've got him on the ropes. Let's push.
Oh, it would just it wouldn't penetrate the wall. It would just bump up against the wall.
Right, it would be flush up against it. But if the wall's 1 foot thick and something could, say, phase through the wall, then it could come right through. Just like if something could come up under the ground, it could come right into the hut. The hut's not impenetrable from beneath.
Right.
So that's how I would treat it. If it's up against an object, it stops when it hits the object.
Yeah.
Okay, so the goal is to push forward?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to reveal the stairwell on the 3rd floor. It's in the northwest corner of the map.
Which? Is it this one?
Yep, that's it. Northwest
I
corner.
guess we'd be there.
And I will reveal this like
Everybody
so.
else, move your
There's
own
the hallway
token.
you see.
Clang on my shield. Beastie, we're here for you.
Oh, Weedall's up in front. I like it.
By the way, that's the stairs up to the next floor. So,
Oh.
all right. I'm assuming we're in marching order still. So,
Yeah.
Other people just move your tokens over when you get the chance.
With that door,
Gimlon, are you opening this door?
I'm kicking it down.
Okay.
Das Boot.
So, the furniture in this room consists of one long table and numerous small tables. On the table is one of the chairs, and on the chair, facing the doorway into the hall, is the room's shard of mirror glass. There is a door leading to the west into another room.
I'll hit it with the mace of
Smashed.
smiting. Yarr. Who's next?
That would be Stefan. Who's going to that door? Oh, sorry, I'll reveal the rest of the room first. I mean, the hallway. Bless you.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Don't foist your religion on me.
Don't be greedy
So,
with my blood.
the hallway continues around the stairwell like normal. You can also see a doorway in the center of the west wall to your north. And then you open the door down below you. And this looks to be a chamber that contains 2 desks and numerous chairs. Propped on one of the desk chairs, facing the door to the hall, is a shard of mirror glass. There is a door leading to the east into another room.
Beastie.
I'm gonna run towards the mirror and hit it with my crossbow.
Okay, you smash it.
Butt stroke.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay, next person up is Weedle.
Well, I'm gonna go here.
There we go. So, this chamber has 4 cots and 4 chests. It is apparently a bed chamber for tower servants. In the center of the floor is a shard of mirror glass. And a mirror fiend.
And I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, I gotta click my U.
Wow, double 4s. That was awesome.
Ha ha ha.
Oh man, gotta be kidding me. Okay,
You
well,
rolled terrible on initiative.
he did bad.
Real
Okay, so
bad.
this is his reaction. Oh, this is bad.
It may one-shot you, Weedle.
No, it's not that. I mean, okay, he's gonna fuck Weedle up most likely.
It could,
but
it could.
it's not gonna get to go again before you kill it. I think.
This is me being sad.
Oh wait, no, that's not true. Never mind. It has legendary actions. So this is a reaction here. So it tries to bite Weedle with a legendary action. You guys are on high alert. No one's surprised. Gamelon, does he have to be within 10 feet of you?
I think I have to be able to see him.
You can.
And...
If you can draw from any corner of your square to his square, then you can see him. So you could even, like, you hear him open the door and peek out the door. It's fine. You have the option if you want before I let go of this attack roll.
Yeah, that was in Tasha's, right? I don't remember, to be honest with you. I have to check.
Oh, warding flare?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just regular cleric.
It's just your regular thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 feet. But I just want to make sure.
Cleric classes, hold on.
It's under warding flare, I think, when at 6th level. It'll be in your abilities. It should have the description. Abilities, warding flare.
I'm getting there.
Oh, 30 feet that you can see.
Oh, yeah, then he's going to get that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's when you're attacked by a creature within 30 feet. Oh, improved flare. That's the name of the ability.
Starting at 6th level, you can use your warding
within
flare
10th level.
feature when a
Or
creature
within
you
10
can see
feet.
within 30 feet of you attacks a creature other than you.
Improved flare? Improved flare is 10 feet.
30.
No, 30. Yeah, improved flare is 30.
Improved flare. Starting at 6th level, you can also use your warding flare feature when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you attacks a creature other than you.
Okay. Because the, just FYI, the improved flare on your sheet says 10, so we need to fix that.
It's on page 61 of the player's handbook.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I'm just in
But
D&D Beyond, it says-
my player's handbook mod is incorrect, apparently. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you drop warding flare on him? Yes, you did.
I
Okay,
did.
here comes the damage.
Here comes the boom.
He has to attack first.
Yeah. Oh, he missed! No! Damn it! You were the one guy he might be able to drop.
Yay.
Okay.
Completely warded.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, that was a reaction, so that's the end of his turn. And we will start the round. Oh, Brian, roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh, D10?
D10, sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So it's going to expire at the end of this round.
Okay.
Duration 1. Okay. But starting the round off is Gamelon. The Mirror Fiend is not going for a long time.
I
He
guess
doesn't
I
have
can
to survive too much before he can get out of here.
I can get to here, right? Because I can't go through the door with him there.
That is correct.
All right. I will do my best.
And you'll have cover, so -2 to hit. If you're meleeing.
Is he a construct?
He is not.
Okay.
In fact, I can tell you, he was detected by Karnan as a fiend.
Okay. I was just asking because of the mace and
Sure.
construct business.
Sure.
Just
All right,
finish
well,
him.
I'll give a swing at him.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
shit!
That'll work.
Ooh, nice.
He's done. He's
Damn it.
done.
Damn it. Okay.
He's done.
So,
Hold on. As a reaction.
He's used his reaction
Damn it!
against me.
Oh, that could have saved him. He can't cast
He's gonna
mirror
take
image
an
as a
extra-
reaction because
gonna
he
take an
used his
extra
reaction
2d.
to ambush.
he's going to take an extra 2d6 because it's
Because
smiting.
Because Gamelon of the Salt Sea Spirit Clan said
Oh,
so.
jeez.
That's
That's
not right.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's not right. It was supposed to be 3d6.
right, but it was a critical.
Oh, then that is right.
So why was he getting
That's
the Mace
right.
of Smiting bonus?
Because Mace of Smiting does 2d6 when I crit, period. 4d6 versus a construct.
He's not a construct. He's a fiend.
He's a fiend.
No, it gets 2d6
Six, period.
bludgeoning on period. Here.
Yeah, but why 3d6?
Because it's 1d6 normal, plus an extra 2d6 for...
Plus 2d6 for
Yes.
crit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
any
you mean
crit.
when it crits, it just does an extra 2d6.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Well, you didn't drop it on him, so that doesn't count. You'll have to... No, I'm just kidding.
Roll again.
All right. 29 damage to the Mirror Fiend. So as you smash it, its arm just blasts away from it. And its torso is falling apart. Part of its face is leaking away, but it's still standing. Yeah, I forgot about that. That smiting is really nice for a 20, huh?
If it was a construct, it would have been an extra
4d6.
4d6. So
Jesus
5d6,
Christ.
10d6. No, I just
Okay.
want to see that.
So, all right, you nail it with the Mace of Smiting. It looks horrible. It's barely... You can see... So one arm completely blows away in shattered shards. And its whole side starts to just like come undone. Half its leg does. It's hanging limp. It shrieks with this weird like triple voiced agony. But it is still standing. God,
Yeah.
that was a nice hit.
Here's the other cool part. Look at the last sentence for constructs, too.
Yeah. If it has 25 hit points or fewer
It's
after
just
taking
dead.
damage, it's
You're just
destroyed.
dead. Fuck
Nice.
you. Okay.
Not even that it's dead, it's destroyed.
Yeah. Wait! At the end of Gamelon's turn.
Turn. He strikes back.
Shit.
Run away, beastie, run away.
I'm gonna get a reaction.
No, it has its legendary actions, so it spends 2 legendary actions to cast Mirror Shift. No. Not.
Because then the mirror's going to shatter anyway.
It goes into the mirror right next to it.
My turn.
Not even gonna hide it teleports into the mirror that's actually on this bed right here. Yeah, it teleports into the mirror. You can see it in the mirror, and it's frantically looking around. If it wasn't your turn next, it would get away. Unfortunately,
My turn.
I'm
it's
gonna
your
wave
turn
to
next.
I'm gonna wave to it
Oh.
and break the mirror.
So, little. I'm gonna explain its mechanics once this is over. But Weedle, your turn. It's in the mirror.
I'm gonna go up to the mirror. I'm gonna wave to it.
It's like scrabbling. You see it shaking. No. By the way, you can see its arm is starting to regrow.
Yeah, and then that's it.
All right. You just punch
Oh,
your
are you
guitar
bloodied
through
it?
I
Are
bloodied
you
it.
bloodied it?
You punch
Yeah.
your guitar through it. As it shatters, it materializes in the real world again as the mirror breaks. Except your guitar is buried into its chest. It shrieks in agony, and all of a sudden the top starts to crumble apart. Like, I've been watching Stargate too much. Like a replicator falling apart. But it just slowly crumbles apart like Lego blocks come down until there's just millions of little shards of glass in a pool on the ground. And then it goes still. And all of them slowly start to like dull and fade until they're all looks like pieces of lead. There's an eerie silence, and Karnan, you can feel the presence is gone. You
It
have
is
slain
gone.
the Mirror Fiend.
This place is clean.
I'll
Fuck.
take a shot.
Boy, his initiative really fucked him on that one. So,
I was
And we
going
didn't exactly
same
roll
time
highly
Weedle
on
was.
initiative.
so it had. Oh, normally it had a very high initiative. Normally it was like 22-ish. So the Mirror Fiend's powers, or its legendary actions, were the big ones. All right. First off, you figured out the swashbuckling. It had sneak attack damage on a bite, not its claws. But if it bites, which it can only do on its turn, and And it is either has advantage or is the only target, or there are no other allies or enemies adjacent to it. It gets its sneak attack damage, which basically doubles its damage output. Its legendary actions, for one action, it can swipe with its claws. It can flicker, which it moves up to its speed without provoking attacks of opportunity from any creature it attacked in the last round, or since its last turn. And then for two actions, it can mirror shift, which it teleports along with any equipment it is wearing or carrying into or out of a mirror that is at least 1 foot by 1 foot in size. If it's outside of a mirror, it teleports to the nearest viable mirror that is 1 foot by 1 foot within 60 feet.
That's why
it can't teleport to any mirror at once. It has to be the mirror next to it. If it's inside a mirror, it can teleport into the real world in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the mirror it's leaving. Its last action, which you guys usually never knew was happening, as a one legendary action, it can shift into any other mirror within 60 feet of it if it's inside a mirror already.
Oh, so it would go into a mirror.
It would go into a different one. But the problem is,
shift.
somebody else's. You can only take one legendary action at the end of someone's turn. Somebody else needed a turn to go before it teleports out, and so it could not escape the mirror. And it only had 1 hit point left, so it couldn't survive you smashing the mirror, which would do another
that was awesome.
2d6 damage to it.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying if it was Weedall's turn next, it wouldn't have mattered. But like I was next, I would have just Eldritch Blast the mirror.
Yeah, you would have. You're
he
right.
Was dead.
You're right. It would be if somebody couldn't get to it to hit it. But anyways, it was a gamble. I was hoping it would get to go again after hitting Weedall, and I was going to have it smash the mirror that was there. Just go boosh and destroy that mirror, and then teleport to a different mirror.
Gotcha.
But, it didn't get the opportunity to. So its other thing it could do is destroy a mirror to cast mirror image as a reaction. So,
I did that downstairs, yeah.
So what I was planning on doing is hit Weedle at the end of his turn, or at the end of your turn. I was going to use his reaction to cast mirror image, destroying the mirror behind him, and then he would teleport to another room to a mirror you guys haven't found yet. And by the time you found that mirror, he would be out of it. But because I blew his reaction to make the attack, he didn't have the ability to cast mirror image, getting rid of the mirror behind him. So, yeah.
So you played him like a fiend who wanted to get the kill instead of like a scaredy cat who's...
Oh, he absolutely was here for the kill. Now, his goal was to hit and then take, weather what he had to and get away. The problem is, the only way I could get hits on you guys at this point was to use reactions and ambush, which means he can't use the mirror image. Because that was added by the forums. They said, because I was going to do legendary resistance, and they're like, that's boring as shit. Do the mirror image to where he gets rid of one of his mirrors, but now he can probably take a round of attacks while he gets away.
Right.
And I was like,
but
really, he can take
the same people
one
who said
person's
you
attacks.
did Strahd wrong would say you ran him wrong because you didn't play
totally
like a
different guys.
security.
I went to the Giant and the Playground forums, and these guys were awesome.
No, I understand that. I mean, the same people would complain about how you ran this fight, because this is how the monster would be, not how you as a DM could
how DM keep them alive forever, which is stupid.
Yeah.
So, you have killed the Mirror Fiend. So, I can... do you guys want to go through... I will tell you, the tower is empty. There's nothing else in here. There is shit you might find, but the tower... I mean, there's like... You can explore the rooms, but there's nothing to find. There's no treasure. I can tell you, you'll spend the next 20, 30 minutes scouring the tower, and you will not find the Mirror of Life, the Scarta's Mirror.
Well, can you unmask the tower? We can go check.
Yeah, I can unmask the whole thing. You guys can just ask me about the certain areas. That's a very good idea.
If we find
we should probably take a short rest.
Yeah, if we find any lore or anything like that, that'd be nice to know.
Sure. So the third floor was mostly grain storage, in that military office, and then servants' quarters, in the two spots that you guys were at.
Wait, that's the fourth floor.
No, the third floor.
No, we're on the
floor you're on. The floor you're
These
on.
are storage boxes?
Yeah, the north and west chambers are grain storage. And
what kind of grain's in them?
All kinds of grain.
We can make beer out of that grain.
Brewing.
You
Well,
could
that'd
probably
be
make beer out
stealing.
of that grain. It would be stealing, yes.
Oh.
The room Stefan was in is a military office. Looking through there, there's a lot of correspondence between Toranol, or Terranon, the old guy, Redemrand, Halia, and a little bit of correspondence with Stefan Karamikos. Nothing like crazy, just, updates on how their Dominion is going, supply requests for Verge, requests to provide patrol for the Duke passing, the Duke soldiers, passing through, etc., stuff like that.
Typical stuff.
Is everything on the up and up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fourth floor, starting with the southwest, there's a dining hall. It's a richly appointed and stylish dining room, has one long table and 10 expensive and comfortable chairs. Flat on the table was a mirror shard of glass.
Is it still the same, like reflective, or is it lead?
It is still reflective. In fact, all the mirror shards you've broken are still reflective mirror glass. Just the Mirror Fiend kind of faded and like no longer reflects anything.
So did it like shape the mirrors, or?
That's not apparent.
Okay.
We have to capture and study one.
Yeah.
Well,
now,
I'll fit one of them in my bag then, if it seems like it's not.
Can we
Because I
take it back
kind of
to
thought it was
busy?
like part of the creature.
This
Sure.
is storage, I assume.
You can absolutely take some of the mirror glass. So that dining room, as Andrea described it to you, the framed mirror should have been on one of the tables in this chair or in this chamber, but you do not see it. So going west from there, there's an antechamber, going east from there. This is just an antechamber. There's no furniture or anything here. There's no mirror shard either. East of that is a kitchen, where it's the upstairs kitchen where meals for the 8 residents on the top floor were cooked. There's a large fireplace on the east wall and tables all around. 2 doors in the west wall, north and south. On one of the tables facing the door is a shard of glass. There were quite
Any
a few...
shards are not taken with us. I want to break.
Okay, sure. There were a lot of rats that you found in this, or just normal sized rats. Were raiding the stores. Nothing sinister though. The chief cook's quarters are north of that. It's a bedchamber. It has a comfortable bed with 2 chests of personal effects beneath it. Looking through that, it's pretty clear that this was the chef's quarters. Nothing special in the room besides the shard of glass. He did not die.
What about the footlockers?
That's what I'm saying. The personal effects from the footlockers make it clear that there's some cookbooks and smocks and chef's hat. It was pretty clear whoever slept in here was a chef. The chamber to the north of that contains 3 cots and 3 chests, along with a shard of glass. The chests under the cots definitely indicate that these are the sous chef's quarters. The chamber to the west of that is food storage. This room is a storage room for hanging meats. The door has a very tight seal and is a little bit cooler. And only some of the meat in here has started to go bad. On the floor just inside the door is a chunk of glass. You can see many sides of the hanging meat have had great chunks bitten out of them by a huge set of jaws, which you can obviously tell were made by the Mirror Fiend.
Oh, what a greedy bugger.
The room
Why
to
is
the
Mirror
west...
Fiend here?
There's no evidence of why.
Came out of the mirror.
The room to the west and to the south of that are food storage rooms also. They hold kegs with water for emergency water rations, dried meat, vegetables, bottled goods like vegetables and jellies. On the floor just inside the door of each room is a chunk of mirror glass, which you guys smash.
Smash, smash.
Okay, and then when you reach the 5th floor, we'll start just outside of the stairs. Right here, literally that hallway. There's 2 doorways in the hall. You know what? I should zoom this out and move it over here. Here we go. Let's do this. There we go. So there are two hallways. This hallway has a door to the north and south. This looks like it's a defensive corridor for tower defenders if it was entered by attacker, if the building had been entered. Both doors are very heavy and bear 3 sets of bars each, and a bar against attackers that are coming up the stairwell. So the bars are all on the south side of these doors, so they give you 2 layers of defense before getting into the hallway. There's no shard of glass in the hall. Okay, the chambers to the south. Let's see. We'll say these 2 first. This one and this one are apprentices' quarters. These are the quarters of Halia's apprentices that were first level magic users. You already met Andrea. Sarah was slain in the southern room. There's blood outside the door to her room, but no body. The rooms have large beds and chests for personal effects, and shards of mirror propped up against the wall, which you destroy those. To the south of that chamber is guest quarters, which just contain a large bed, a chest for possessions, and a small table. These would be chambers used for dignitaries and visitors. None of them were occupied at the time. The 3 chambers along the south wall are also guest quarters. Going up the east wall, starting here, is what looks like Squires Quarters. Those 2 chambers. They are the quarters of Redemrand's 2 squires. Norin was killed the night the monster appeared. Craig survived with severe injuries. That's something you learned from Terranon. Both of the rooms have cots, chests for personal effects, and a large rack of weapons and armor. However, the racks are both empty. There are, you can see just from the racks that they were used, but they have been stripped bare, and there's nothing on the racks anymore. The let's see, and there were shards of mirror glass were leaning up against the weapon racks facing the doors. Starting in the center, this door or this room is the that has no door. There was supposed to be a door right here, but okay. Anyways,
You have to walk the stone to get there.
this is a bed chamber that contains a bed and a small table with 4 chairs. The room has playing cards scattered all over the room. There's a shard of mirror glass on the floor at the foot of the bed. Looking through personal effects, you can determine that this was the chamber of Marika, the tower's headmistress. She kept the tower and servants operating on schedule, managed supplies, etc. Based on the amount of blood in this room, it looks like she was killed. There is no body.
America! Fuck
America.
no!
All right, to the east of that is the Scribes Quarters. This is a bed chamber. It contains a desk and a bookcase for correspondence. On a small table, there are 2 chairs and a large bed. Routine correspondence is lying around, both on the desk and the bookcase. Flat on the bed is a chamber shard of glass. Looking through the personal effects, this was the chamber of Romert, the tower's scribe. He was also killed by the monster. Searching the desk, you can find routine letters and papers, no treasure, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. So, along this top hallway, the rear hallway can be barred from against the other hallways. It isn't right now. There are doors leading into the other corridors, and there are 2 additional doors on the south wall and 1 door on the north. The western door room right here is a treasury. There's a small chamber that is bare except for 1 gold coin in a corner and a shard of mirror glass propped against the wall opposite the door. The floor is covered with dust except for 3 large patches of clear wood, area where furniture of some sort, probably chests, were once resting. There are also large ape-like footprints in the dust, which match the Mirror Fiend. But no marks of furniture being dragged around. By the way, you think the reason they described this thing as a black baboon-like creature, it did look ape-like in its shape. However, it was dark when they fought versus you guys having lights. And so it didn't have any light to reflect. So
Gotcha.
it's just your guess.
Is there anything special about the gold coin? Like, is it different or unique, or does it look like a normal gold coin of like Karamikos or?
No. So when you pick up the coin, it is just a normal gold crown of Karamikos.
Just to indicate it used to be a treasury, that's all.
The way it was positioned, there was the 3 boards on the ground that the chest appeared to be resting on. It was kind of like up against one, so it was probably just overlooked. Maybe fell back there a year ago and laid there for a long time.
Okay. I assume this is our...
So the door did have a mechanical lock on it, but the door had been forced and broken. Then
I'll take the gold coin.
Sure. The eastern chamber that opposes that one is a room containing racks of expensive wines and liquors. Except for the shard of mirror glass propped against one of the wine racks facing the floor, there is no sign of disturbance within the chamber. It is pretty apparent that this cellar is the good stuff. It is fine vintages and aged whiskeys.
I could put that in my haversack.
You could put at least some of it in your haversack, yes.
Let's not steal from the Leech Lord. We're here to save.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. Proceeding
He's
through the
dead.
northern door. This is obviously the bedchamber of the Lord and Lady of this tower. It has 1 large bed, 3 chests for personal effects, a small breakfast table and 2 chairs, and a portable folding screen drawn between the eastern third of the room and the rest of the room. There's a fireplace in the north wall. Doors lead east, west, and south. There's a shard of mirror glass flat on the breakfast table. The personal effects are very nice clothing, boots, gloves, scarves, just nothing of like monetary value. Okay, the room to the east is Redemrand's practice chamber. There's no furniture in the chamber. On the east and west walls are weapon and armor racks containing 1 full set of plate mail and a matching shield, 1 set of chain mail and a shield, and 1 set of leather armor, 2 bows and 48 arrows and 2 quivers, 1 2-handed sword, 1 battle axe, 2 maces, a halberd, and a warhammer. At the south end of the room, in a little nook, the wall has thick planks of cheap pine laid over it and 2 straw dummies tied to it. The dummies are in poor shape, having been penetrated many times by knife blows. This is a short knife throwing range, good only for close range throws. The room's mirror is on the floor beside the door.
But this room has its weapons and armor.
It does still have its weapons and armor in here. Okay, and then the final chamber is evidently where Halia conducts her magical experiments and trains her apprentices. There are 2 large tables against the north wall. On them is a great quantity of apparatus, such as glass distilling equipment, small braziers for heating, parchment, quill, ink, clamps, gauges, etc. All the apparatus lies smashed and scattered, with fluids and powders of varying colors lying here and there, with some acid burns on the floor and tabletops. On the southern wall are 2 large bookcases filled with large, bulky, musty-looking books. On the western walls are tables upon which are 4 large cages. They are large metal cages, 4 feet on a side, with wire mesh only on the front. But all the cages have been smashed in, their doors pulled off or hanging limply on a simple hinge. This was evidently a small collection of animals for study. On the floor by the cages are 2 large metal storage jars. One lies on its side. There's a shard of mirror on the easternmost apparatus facing the door. There are actually 3 sturges in here that are flying around the room, but you guys murdered them because it's stupid. And it might have been interesting if they were a distraction while fighting the Mirror Fiend, but they're nothing.
Gotcha.
The upright metal storage jar contains an ochre jelly. So it slurps and nibbles as you look at it, but you're able to put a lid back on it and keep it in there. Yes, you have an ochre jelly.
Put it in the bag of holding.
If you can survive a jar,
It'll be awesome.
We just gotta feed it a rat or something every now and then we can throw it at somebody with like a...
Just chuck it
Right?
in there. Like you're feeding a yeast filter.
hey, wait, we could have Okay, not a petting zoo.
I should tell
but
you,
a
the
zoo
ochre jelly is small.
at our
Like,
city.
it's not the size of the ochre jelly that was
Oh, okay.
downstairs. It fits in a container that's about a foot across, 2 feet tall.
Even so,
But
Seems
you
handy.
do have an
Soon
ochre
get a
jelly.
bigger container.
the next time someone refuses to talk,
So we have a
That's
baby
right.
ochre jelly, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Open wide. Or you just put his hand in it.
put your hand in it like a blender.
Just do a finger.
That's going to change your alignment.
Yeah. This is a box of alignment changing.
So in this room, like, I know you're talking about quills and inks and stuff was spilled and all that. Is there any like incense or any like ink that may still be good or anything like that?
Actually, that's a good question. So the bookcases, there are no spell books on the bookcases. There's a couple books on magical theory or stuff like that. Just nothing is going to teach you how to cast a spell. There are holders for incense sticks and wads and stuff like that, but they've all been stripped bare or taken.
What about like the inks and stuff? Those are all ruined.
There are some inks, yes. There are some inks, some that are high enough quality to use for scroll making.
Or like ritual writing.
You could probably
and
find a little bit of incense. I mean, they didn't get everything. It was it's obvious that somebody ransacked this room and took a bunch of stuff.
But the inks, are there any that are good enough that I could inscribe in my book of rituals? Like that sort of?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I will
So-
take that. Do you know approximately how much it would be worth?
4 ounces. Is that to 100 gold? I think an ounce is 25 gold.
So 100, I'll just write down 100 gold.
100
I'm
gold
good
worth
with
of ink, yeah.
Looks like this Scarda fella did their raiding.
But you scour everywhere. You cannot find Scarda's mirror.
Well,
Well, they said it was like down the hall, or
it was in this room on the 4th floor. It was in the banquet hall.
In the dining room, yeah.
That was where it last was, yeah.
I wonder if the Mirror Fiend was
Initially, it was hung on this door in the hallway because someone said he was coming for Redemrand. But then later, it was moved to the 4th floor, and it was in this dining hall. That was what the chick told you.
All right.
well, and it's weird that like these weapons were taken and these were not.
I mean,
So,
Or the squires use them to fight.
actually, as you look at the rack, there are some things missing. It looks like there's the set of plate mail. It looks like there was another set of something. Like there's another armor rack right next to it that's empty.
they just took
so,
what they could carry when
With
they
closer
left.
examination, it looks like it was partially looted.
Yeah.
And yeah, Gamelon's right. It might just be that they ran out of time, for whatever reason, to continue grabbing stuff.
Ran out of time, ran out of ability to carry it, whatever.
Yeah, because a full set of plate mail is pretty heavy.
So we scour this tower, and there's no indication of Scarda, or as he is known, Malak,
Correct.
the magic user. No sign of the mirror. The ochre got the bodies. I suppose we need to go talk to Elkin.
Oh, there were 2 jars, right? One of them had an ochre, the other had fallen down.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they had 2 baby ochres. One of them got out, and then
got fed.
got on the
And then
bodies.
Steve took care of that.
Yep. I'm betting.
I'm
they
just
had
throwing
2
out
of
there
them.
those
Steve's
beds
like,
look
I
awfully
thought I saw
comfortable.
some faces when I was shooting that thing.
Yeah, let's take a long
He
rest.
told you he was aiming for the eye.
Or, let's take a
That's
short
right. Is that an eyeball? Okay, short
Let's
rest.
take a long. Let's
We'll,
take a long rest. We have
we'll
plenty
bar the
of
doors.
beds.
Hey, we'll bar the doors and take a rest.
Okay, if
Why?
you want
Do
to
you
take
think
a
there's
long
anything
rest,
left here?
you're gonna have to stay here all night because you guys have only been here. I mean, you've
No,
been
we
here a
can-
couple hours, but like it's probably midday, just after
Oh,
midday.
Okay.
A short.
Take
Oh,
a short rest.
Okay, I have short rested you.
No.
may spend
I
hit
am
dice if you want.
Super hit dice.
How many hit dice do we get back again on a long rest?
Half.
On a long rest, you get half of your total hit dice back. So unless
Okay,
you've
that's
used
6.
half your hit dice, you're gonna get them all back on a long rest.
That'll heal me.
So I should roll a hit dice.
Just keep rolling hit dice.
Or
until you get down.
probably a couple.
Maybe
You should be
may as
able to
well
just
use one or
click your
two.
little hit die thing on the main page.
Oh.
It'll roll 'em.
Oh, good one.
Wow,
Nice, Steve.
nice hit die roll.
As long as you don't go below 3, you'll get.
Wait, Rangers
back.
get D10 on hit dice?
Yep.
Wow.
Rangers are still
So I should
fighters.
stop.
Back in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, they were a fighter subclass.
How many hit dice do you have on your indicator? Because mine says 5.
Yeah, I got 5 left. Should I roll another one?
Yeah, roll another one.
Absolutely.
If you want to top off,
Yeah, you might as well. There you go. All right, you have no wounds. Everybody's back up
Boom.
to full health.
And then I get hit dice back? Or
You
Only
get
on
hit
a
dice
long
back
rest.
automatically
Okay.
on a long rest.
Fair
They'll come
enough.
back. If
Alright.
you look at the party window, you'll see how your bar is down to 60% because you have 4 hit dice left. Or I'm sorry,
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yep.
83%. I don't know. what it is.
no, 67.
67%. Yeah,
All right. Thank you.
no problem. Okay. So, what's the plan now?
I guess back out.
Okay.
So we're
uh,
totally giving the baby ogre jelly to Busy, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Like
can carry your own. Let's. We can use it as a garbage disposal in the inn.
He's going to be the first addition to our petting zoo.
Not a petting zoo.
It's
It's a wart
looking-
remover.
Looking zoo. Don't touch it.
Busy's gonna invent the first wart remover with the jelly.
More like a corpse remover.
Well, that too.
We can use them as a garbage disposal in the inn.
How would you guys feel about making meth? I hear it's dangerous, but we can dispose of the bodies now.
A jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Only it was a frost jelly, then we could use it to keep the beer cold.
Right.
Okay. You emerge from the tower, and as you come out through the gates, you can see Sergeant Alkin is sitting on a stump at his camp. And as the gates open and you come out, he looks your way and kind of rises, adjusts his sword belt. You see him reaching down to pick up his helmet, just kind of casually hold it at attention, and he waits as you walk towards him.
I told you we'd be back.
Aye, that you did. Well,
We slayed the beastie, but there's no sign of the mirror, nor anyone else inside. Looks like the place has been ransacked.
that's not good news. What are you gonna do now?
Don't rightly know. Suppose we tell Lord Redemrand, but there's no sign of...
Sorry, not Redemrand. What's his name? Terranon?
Oh, Terranon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his dad is Terranon. Redemrand's the
Okay.
guy who disappeared into the mirror.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, we'll tell Terranon what we found, but there's no sign of Scardanor's raiders we could find. Vanished into there again, they did. With the
Really?
mirror.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll head to town and bring back the Lord's people. We'll try to salvage what we can in the tower.
Be careful cleaning up in there. There's a lot of mirror
Yeah.
shards.
Is there a basement to this tower?
Nay.
Did we cast detect magic inside anywhere?
Karnan used his sense detect
And
evil
divine
thing.
sense.
His
I
divine
just meant
sense.
to see if like we could detect like.
I don't have
Nace,
detect
you
magic.
can cast it as a ritual, can't you? Oh, no.
No, I don't have. I have
Oh.
identify. I don't
Oh,
have.
that's
detect
right.
magic.
Your detect item got burned up by the artifact.
You killed it.
Sorry. Then no, I guess nobody casts detect magic.
Yeah, so we can't rightly tell if there's any kind of magic gates or hidden doors or nothing, but
Well, there's... I suppose... what is her name? Aredna? I think it's Aredna. I suppose Aredna could maybe check for magic. I don't suppose you could, when you meet with her and Terranon, bring them back.
Andrea,
Obviously,
that's-
we're in your debt. I think my lord would want you to stay in their guest quarters.
I suppose we could use a rest.
Okay. Then, if and you have anything you need to tend to, you do that. I can fetch Terranon, Ariadna, and the rest, and we'll meet you back at the tower tonight. Maybe discuss what to do now. I don't mean to speak too soon, but until we find the mirror, we might need some protection at Verge here. If news gets out that no one's Lord of the Tower.
With the cleric again, remind me on my spells. Do I have to prepare them, or I just have to?
You
say
can
which
change
ones?
them during
So
the
you
long
can
rest.
change them
I
during your
think.
long
During the long
rest. In the morning, you can rememorize whatever spells you want from the cleric spell list.
So I can't do a message because I don't have it memorized right now.
Yeah, you'd have to wait until you can memorize it.
All right. Yeah, I guess then we'll set off to locate the others, bring them back to the tower.
Oh, okay, good. Then, if you're going to get them, I'll head in and start trying to clean up the mess. Some of the men are not far off in camp, so as they've come back, I've been sending them to keep camp, within earshot. So I'll grab them and we'll start resecuring the tower, and then we'll see you tonight with the others.
Sounds good. And hey, since you got the creepy guard duty, and I'm gonna flip him that gold coin I picked up.
He catches it and looks at it. I don't understand.
It's all that's left in the treasury.
He's just visibly crestfallen. This is the worst thing that could happen. Taxes.
Other than
Yes, I'm sorry, you're right. I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do now. We have to find that mirror. Thank you. I'm gonna go start trying to pick up the mess.
yes, go reflect.
Oh God, Scott, come on.
Yeah.
All right. He heads towards the tower. Well, no, I'm sorry. First, he heads kind of up a little game trail to where he's got other guards that are hidden. And you guys head back to Verge. It's just not that far. It's 500-600 feet away. So you head over to Verge to go find Terranon and Adria. I'm going to say her names like 7 different ways. So, you give the news to Terranon and Adria. They're both quite distraught. While Arya has you healed her wounds, she's still pretty scarred. She's in bad shape. She's not recovered from her encounter with the Mirror Fiend. They're ecstatic to hear that you killed it. Terranon doesn't really have an answer for what to do now, and he wants to know what your plan. Like, I've already imposed a lot on you. Is there any? Do you have a plan, or is this where we part ways?
I mean, I don't rightly know. We can ask around if anyone saw him leaving the tower, or neighboring towns if anyone's heard from this Malik. But unless there's magic trail we can pick up or some such thing, we don't know where to proceed from here.
Yeah, if you can detect magic, we don't have a way.
Adria kind of snaps out of her shocked trance and says, I have, yes, I have the ability. I'll need access or time with my spellbook, but I can do that in the morning.
Well, we can.
We can go back to the tower with you. Things will need to be cleaned up, repaired, and all that. And you could use another set of hands.
Likewise, if someone's checking up on the fiend, maybe they come back in the night. But aside from that, we're not sure.
Okay. Thank you. Terranon says, and I can tell you now, as long as you're here, you're welcome to stay at the tower. I know my boy would want that.
Aye. We could use a rest. It was quite the ordeal.
We should try to get back before nightfall. We just need to arrange a few things with Busy first.
Okay. So you guys gonna travel back to?
I don't think we will. Let's just keep that ogre's gonna be fine.
Well, how long did it take? I thought it was only like a couple hours away.
It's a couple hours. It's like 6 miles. So
we could get there before nightfall.
You travel 24 miles in a day, and it's afternoon. So, like, if you hurried, you could get there and back. Oh, you want to deliver the ochre jelly?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know that we need to.
Because they were in town, right?
Who? Oh, Busy?
Yeah.
Did Busy come to town? I don't remember that.
I thought Busy came back to arrange things.
Right. He's at Windrush. He's at your Dominion.
Yeah, isn't that where they met us in the first place?
They came to you, then you traveled with them to Verge. You guys are in
forgot.
Verge, which is like 6 to 9 miles north of you. They're the closest village. So.
Well, I don't have in my notes that we traveled to Verge. Sorry.
No problem. And that's where Terranon and Adria are now. They've been staying, literally just sitting in the tavern, waiting to hear news. So.
But the ochre jelly should be fine. Like the bottle doesn't have air anyway. It should survive in the haversack or whatever.
Yeah. However, this thing lives. You're not sure. You'd have to check on it actually.
We just feed it some food every now and then.
Yeah.
Drop some raw meat in it.
I don't know if an ochre jelly needs air to breathe or not. Yeast doesn't, and I consider it some form of like intelligent yeast. So. No.
Here's a nature
if
check.
it's living inside of a corked bottle,
right?
Not a lot of air circulation.
It's a magical creature. All right. So, what are you guys doing?
We're going back to the tower with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terranon and Adria accompany you. When they get back to the tower, there are a dozen of the guards are back now, along with Sergeant Atkin. Atkin? I think it's Atkin.
Elkin.
Alkin. Thank you. And one of the squires, Adria, whatever her name is, a couple of the cooks, like half the people in the tower were killed. And the rest of them are in really bad shape, restricted to bed rest. Like the Norin, the squire who survived, he's badly wounded.
That's D&D. He'll be fine in the morning.
Well, not for the heroic guys, non-heroic guys. But yeah, so they.
How many are wounded badly?
Of the 24 surviving members of the tower. 12 of them have injuries. 6 of them have like critical injuries. They're going to be bedridden for weeks.
Let's.
I have 2 spells now.
No, I'm just saying, like, I can do something here, but we need to stay an extra day.
Did Gamelon's apprentice make it through all this? Is that guy still around?
Oh yeah,
Hoa.
we forgot to RP him in the party.
I thought he's still with Busy back at the Dominion.
I thought he went with Busy.
Rokaha.
Oh, fair
'Cause
enough.
he wanted to learn a trade. Like he wants to learn.
Mhm.
He's going to
Oh,
be
he
one of
needs
your
to learn-
traders.
He needs to learn how to speak better. Yeah, then
Yeah.
I'll teach him more or less stuff later. All right.
He can be with you. That's fine with me. You could have had him wait outside the tower or something.
I totally forgot.
He'll get in the way.
He's learning how to trade.
I'm trying to find real quick here. There was a spell cleric.
The level 2 one that heals like an area has a
No.
10-minute cast or something.
There was a ritual that
Prayer of healing or something like that.
Yeah, maybe level 1 even.
Yeah.
mass healing word. No.
Prayer of Healing was a group heal, wasn't it?
I thought so.
Yeah, but what I was going to do was Beacon of Hope and then Prayer of Healing. So Beacon of Hope says everybody gains maximum hit points from healing.
Oh,
And
right.
then Prayer of Healing is 2d8, which I can upcast to 3d8. So that's just 2 level 3 spells.
Well, these people won't need max healing. They'll just need healing.
I know, but they'll all get 24, 27 hit points back.
Okay. Yeah, that's
They
gonna top
probably
them off.
have like a hit point.
I think the average commoner has D8.
Okay, so then I'd just do Prayer of Healing without upcasting it and Beacon of Hope, and I'd be
Yeah,
Up
Prayer
to-
of Healing's 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, right. So that'd be like,
So,
is that +4 for
That's
you?
like 6 at minimum.
2d8.
That's if you rolled 2 1s. And odds are you're going to actually heal him for 13.
2d8 plus
4. So
Your wisdom's
18.
18, isn't it?
yep. So they get 18 back.
Yeah. So that's a pretty strong heal. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But
So we'll,
Prayer of Healing's only 6 creatures.
That's what, a level 3 spell?
level
It's
2.
second.
Level 2, okay. Yeah, so you just need to have them gathered up. Is there max targets?
6.
6 targets? Oh, that's perfect then.
And there's 12.
So the first one,
16.
the first one heals them. Oh, and then you need the other 6 people. Got it. Okay,
Right.
so for 2 slots, so this is that evening, right? In the tower.
Well, it would have to be tomorrow because I'd have to swap it out.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. All right. Well, then that evening, they in the dining hall, it's you, Terranon, and Adria, all have a meal. It's nothing crazy. It's mostly dried food, some reheated stew, stuff like that. But they do serve you a meal, and then they send you to guest quarters on the 5th floor. There's enough for 4 people in the guest quarters, and then one of you can take the apprentice. The other 2 of you can take the apprentice quarters. Adria and Terranon Terranon takes Redemrand's room, and Terranon or Adria takes the headmistress's room. But anyways, they find beds for everybody.
If there's a roof on this, that wasn't a roof tower, was it?
Yes, this tower does have a roof. Not like you can go up to. It has a covered roof.
That's what I was talking about. Was like a,
Yeah,
whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
no problem. So, after your meal, everybody turns in, starts to get some rest. Depending on whether or not your sleep doesn't really matter. Sometime around midnight.
Hey, wait. You said Adria has detect magic, right?
She does, but it'll be tomorrow morning before she can memorize it.
But does she have a way where she can like show me the thing so I can learn it as a ritual?
Oh, can she teach you the spell? She could scribe a scroll for you. She is most certainly not advanced enough to teach another person magic. She's a first level mage.
It's a first level spell.
Yeah, which means she can barely cast it. So, with trial and error, she could try to scribe a scroll for you. She does not. Technically, she's a level 0 magic user, but
Yeah.
she can try to scribe a scroll for you. But again,
If she can do that, I could try to help detect the magic, though.
Okay. Well, do you want her to cast detect magic in the morning or scribe a scroll for you in the morning? Because it'll use her spell slot to do so.
I think let's cast it. It's a
Can she cast it as a ritual herself?
She cannot. Not yet. She doesn't have ritual caster yet.
So we can only cast detect magic once if she does it. If I get a scroll and learn it myself,
yeah.
And you
but
I
if
can
as many
detect
times as you
magic
want.
all day long.
But if she
Correct.
fails, then she can't cast it. We gotta wait.
Then
another
it'll be
day.
another day for her to learn to do it, to try another scroll.
So I'm just giving you options.
You're giving me options? Okay.
No, I'm giving the group options.
Okay.
Let's do the cool thing.
All right. So around midnight, Gamelon, you get a knock on your door. From outside, you hear Sergeant Alkin say, "Gamelon, it's Sergeant Alkin. There's trouble."
All right. So I'm assuming we didn't get a rest at this point.
Not yet. It's been 4 hours since you turned in. Maybe 3. I don't know. Whichever, depends what time you went to bed.
Grab my shield and mace and head out.
Okay. As you open the door, you can see Sergeant Alkin standing. His face is fraught with worry, and he's just a grimace of pain. You can see there's a slash mark across his arm, and across his clothing, like his tunic, and a little bit of blood. Not bad, but he's been grazed.
What's all this then?
There's another fiend. We need your help. Can you wake the others?
Yo. All right. In that case, if he says that there's another fiend,
We've
use
cornered it
thaumaturgy
in the
to-
weapons room. I've made sure there were no other
thaumaturgy.
mirrors. I smashed them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to boom my voice, and I'll yell, "To arms! A second fiend!"
Okay, so everybody hears that. So,
I wake up, have a shot of whiskey, and run out.
okay, you hit that good stuff bottle you grabbed. All right, everybody assembles outside. You are, when you get to, I hope everyone's looking at the 5th floor. Whenever you get to Redemrand and Halia's room, when you get up there, there is blood on the floor going into the door into the weapons room, and Terranon is nowhere to be seen. Alkin is standing at the door, basically by Gamelon, like right here, and he's pointing and he says, "We dropped him in there. Please, I
He
need."
means in here.
Yeah, he's pointing towards the door, towards the weapons room.
That's what I mean. Is that the weapons room? I thought that
Yes,
was practice.
that's the weapons room with all the racks that actually had stuff in it. And
It has weapons and it's a practice room.
Gotcha.
yeah. You know what? He probably called it the practice room. I'm sorry. That's DM mistake. He would have called it the practice room. Or Redemrand's my lord's training room is what he would have called it. But anyways, he says they've got the creature trapped in there. Stefan, as you step into Redemrand's bedchamber, like as you're getting near the door, you look down and you can see the string on your crossbow is starting to vibrate and get a light blue haze to it.
I'm loading up a bolt. I don't know if that's allowed, but
Yeah, of course,
hey,
absolutely.
there's something
Oh,
in
it's
here.
allowed.
There's something in here, guys.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay. So the screen right here topples over, and you are looking at 10 guys. There are 10 soldiers. They all have chainmail, shields, and it looks like swords on belts, but their shields are pushed up their arm, and their swords are sheathed. And as the thing drops, and you see these guys, they weren't there, and suddenly they fade into existence, and you see it's a guy he's wearing a robe, but it has a cowl pulled low over his head, so you can't really see his face, and he is holding a large mirror. It's very ornate. It's about 4 feet tall. It's surrounded by a beautiful gold border. And as you turn towards him, there's a flash from the mirror, and I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Fuck. Meh.
Hold on.
Oh, yikes.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
I want to point out that's not how it works. You have to spend your
You're supposed to do it
inspiration
ahead of time.
first.
All right, I got a 3.
It's for advantage.
Yeah.
I'm spending mine
Right,
though.
you're right.
Okay, Gamelon's using his. Oh my God!
Oh,
No,
No,
nice
no, he
roll.
rolled-
How is? Why did it roll 2 dice?
Hey,
Go wrong.
why
It
didn't I
just
do
rolled
that
2
trick?
dice. It didn't do advantage.
He got a 25.
I got a 25. Well, how do I have a 25?
Yeah,
Neil-
plus 10.
Neil-
How do you
you're
have
broke.
plus 10?
I don't. I have plus 7.
So he got a 22.
Where did you get effect plus 3 from? There's something gave you a plus 3. Your luck stone, and
Oh.
you are also in Karnan's aura. Everybody gets to add 2 to their roll
Oh, good.
Yeah.
because of Karnan's aura.
So,
So
then I have
Mace got a
25.
17, Karnan got a 16, Stefan got a 12. Okay, Stefan and Weedle disappear.
Oh,
As they
fuck.
look at the mirror, they just whoop, they're gone.
Is this a spell?
No, it's
Okay.
not. What? Tell me
I'm
why,
sorry,
and
this
then
character-
we'll go from there. Why do you ask?
Never mind. I just mixed my characters up. I don't have counterspell anyway.
Oh, gotcha. No, it's not. It's not a spell effect. It's the mirror itself. So there's a flicker, and the mirror flickers as they disappear. Let's see. Karnan got a 16. Nace got a 17. Gamelon got a 25. Okay. You do not disappear. So, I need each of you to roll initiative. Those of you who did not disappear.
Shit.
Ooh.
Oh, my lord.
Yay! I'm last.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Folks be tripping.
So all the guards, all the soldiers go first. First, Sergeant Alkin goes and tries to grab Gamelon. He has advantage because, thought he was an ally. You need to make an athletics or an acrobatics check. It's up to you to avoid being grabbed. Shit! Okay. So as he starts to grab you, he grabs and you push him, you slap him away from you. That's awesome. All right, then 2 guards rush you. each trying to grab a hold of you. Boop.
Let them do it.
And boop. Okay, you'll need to make 2 more attempts to avoid being grappled. If you want. You don't have to avoid being grappled, but...
No, I should. Oops.
That
I
one gets a
grappled.
hold of you. As he grabs a hold of you, he like latches onto your arm, he turns and looks at the mirror, and both of you wink out of existence.
Son of a bitch.
And the mirror flickers. Alright, who's next? Nace? You stayed, right?
Or Karnon.
We'll get to him. Alright, you have 2 attempts to grapple you. You need to beat a 21. Athletics or acrobatics, up to you.
It's gotta be acrobatics.
Ooh.
Yes!
Shit! Alright. They come up and you're like bobbing and weaving. They do not manage to get a hold of you. Alright. 2, try to grab Karnon. You need to beat a 22, Karnon. 17.
Wink.
Yep. One of them manages to grab a hold of you. He just grabs your forearm, turns around and looks at the mirror, and as he willfully enters it, he drags you with him. Whink! You disappear. Who's left?
Me.
Just Nace. Okay, Brian,
Put up your hut.
there are only 2 more guards can get to you before you get to act. You've got another 21 to beat. 16.
Wink.
He grabs a hold of
Hey,
you.
over here.
Whink! And you vanish.
Damn it. Can't do that.
What did you want to do?
I wasn't damaged.
Oh, hellish rebuke. Kapoosh.
If I could have, I would have
Turn
killed
these
him
guys
before
into
he
mist.
took
It'd just be a big pink red cloud.
He's like, "Ah!"
Okay. Should we stop there? Yeah, we're after 9. So we'll stop there. We will pick up next week. And we'll find out what happened with Scarta's mirror.
I was totally going to fireball all those guys.
I figured as much. I
When
figured it was
was
going to be a
last in the
bloodbath.
room,
I figured it's
Well,
going to be a
actually-
bloodbath.
if it was me and Karnon, I was just going to grab him and thunder step out.
That would
That
have
would have
worked.
been hilarious.
That would have worked hardcore.
That would have dealt a shitload of damage.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
We'll see if that mirror could resist thunder.
That's
From the
right.
inside.
Okay. That's it. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week, Monday, 8 p.m. Central, and find out what's happening with Scarta's Mirror. Hope to see everybody then. Bye-bye.